I'm not allowed to show you what's on my head, but you read the title of the video, and there's probably a cool thumbnail with like question marks and stuff. So I have to, free soul motor functions. Westworld Season 1. Remember when that show was amazing? Musician Pegasus, topping D70S, Singzer SA1, all coming off of the Pi Hat from that. Fubar playing FLAC, and this is a custom cable that someone loaned me because I needed something to compare against these 8xx's, because I only have them for 48 hours. In 48 hours to make an assessment, give a first impression video, I'm a lot of first impression video, and to do a write-up on it. And I'm not really good at like the words on keyboards, so I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a 5-minute video here. I'm just gonna share it with you guys because those are my favorite HE800s. This particular set is modified to be the SDR mod. It's an 800 non-S, and they modified it to be an SDR mod, and it's the best one I've ever heard. It was warm and soft, and Chewbacca. Yeah, warm and soft. It was Chewbacca. These were the Chewbacca of HE800S. HE800s. Hi. I don't have a lot of time to make this video. You gotta walk. Take a walk. Fushta. Fushta. That's from Dracula Dead and Loving It. Mel Brooks. What they've done with this pair of headphones, Drop, where they've tuned it, and I don't know how they do what they do, because everything that Drop makes pretty much sounds a little bit better than the original. I mean, like 8xx was like designed for them, but it like almost nearly matched the 660 just with a less quality driver. And then you have like the 5x, COS, electrostats. You got 6xx, which is, those are all Sennheiser's COS, Elex. I trust their tuning house, and they must have spent a little bit of time, just a little bit of time, making these sound like they do, because unlike every other 800, 800S non-modified, these don't hurt out of the box. I never feel like I needed to put these on a tube amp to try to calm something down. The only negative I can give you for this headphone is that the low end is not hyper present. I know someone was saying, oh, the 8xx is supposed to be like the bass headphone. It's not. This is not the bass headphone. That one modded is better at bass than these are, but what these sacrifice the bass for is to fix everything mid-range and treble that I've ever heard in an 800. It's clean, it's smooth, it's wide, it's actually wide. I never actually believed the 800s were wide. People would say, oh, they're so wide. They're not. These are. They are like pressing the detail into your head, but from like a distance, so it... I put them on her head, it would look cute, but I'm not allowed to show you. Go back to this. Oh, God. They somehow upped the detail of HG800s. And I know I'm on like my new favorite Class A amp, and on DACs that don't matter, but R2R versus... And I sit here listening going, okay, this is gonna be what, like $1,100? And they're a little bit bass light, and they're absolutely fucking worth it. They're gonna be worth it. I can't wait to get the full one for review. Whoa. Oh, I can't wait to do the sound demo of these. What, baby? Yeah, I get it. You want? I gotta go mail these back. I got 48 hours with them. Only 48 hours with these headphones, then they're going to Joshua Valor. So he'll be getting them second, and then maybe DMS in like 3 or 4 months. There is it's like a sizzle, but this is not that sizzle that like makes your eardrums bleed. It's just I can hear all the background noise and all the recordings. It's just like, hey, we turned on a microphone. And that level of detail retrieval, previously unrendered in most headphones, because they actually don't sound as open as this. So they've done a lot behind the driver as well as in front. I had to pull the pads off to see if I wanted to change pads to like Taconi pads or something. I voted against that because I'm just going to give you the impressions of these. But they're doing things. There's very interesting modifications to these headphones, obviously, to make me actually want a set of it. Because I've never owned HG800 or 800S, and I kind of like really want to own these. I was hoping, according to them, there's no more changes physically other than some color. I was hoping they would get rid of the stupid Sennheiser connector. which is like, yeah, this is required with the magnet and everything. Yeah, because that's great. We'll go over the build when I do the full review. This is just a first impressions. Is this headphone worth your lust? Because from this video's release forward, lust. Yes. Oh, you're going to rip apart the wire because you don't like balanced purple cables. You don't. I would lust over this headphone a bit. Just a bit. Like, maybe more than a bit. Just like, I'm just shuffle. Every time I shuffle tracks, the treble, like the tings and stuff are just like, wow, how is that doing it? And the vocal presentation is just, if they had the low end, it would be the greatest headphone that has ever been on my head. But I'm willing to sacrifice that for 3/4 of the rest of the headphone being fucking phenomenal. Oh my God. Even the owner of this, who had stopped by to drop these off, we wore masks. After a couple of minutes going back and forth, I'm so glad I got a second opinion, because he was like, yeah, the 8xx sound better. I don't know how they sound, because he lives and dies by these headphones. He swears by them. And I swore by them, like, this is the best sounding 800. Everything else should sound like this. And now everything should sound like this. There's one that's on my head that you can't see. So yeah, congratulations, Drop. You've added X's to something and made it better than the actual company that makes things. Again, maybe that's why Sennheiser's quitting. Sennheiser's selling their consumer marketing brand. Maybe they brought this to Drop, and Drop went, and they went, shit, we can't even make headphones. We suck. We're quitting. That sounds like what it is. All right, I'm going to end this because I don't want it to go on too long, and I don't need to sell them to you. I just need to plant the seed of, like, these are like $1,100 or $1,200. It's a lot. It's not a little bit, baby. It's not a little bit. It's a lot. It's a lot. But you are getting the best example of what an HG800 could ever have done, and it does it without even using giant $2,000 tubes to fix it. I want to take them off so bad and just let you see them. Yeah, no, these are oof. Oof. All right, these are oof. And thanks, Drop, for giving me 48 hours with them. I actually had more like 60-something hours with them because they got lost in the mail. But that's fine. So I'm going to go put these back in the box and run them to a FedEx store and get them to where they got to go. And hopefully within the next 2-3 months, I will have this back full-fledged, and I can give you guys a real review. In the meantime, don't forget to check out links to all these things I put on the table. I guess I could link to original things with the SDR mod, lamp stacks, and my Patreon and Subscribe Star, which help support the tubers. How'd you do that? She's like a demon. See reviews early. This is just coming out live. I'm not putting this one on Patreon because there's no point. I can't show you anything if I can't show you anything. But you could hear the words coming out of my mouth. So yeah, see reviews early. Participate in yard sales. First 10th of every month. Free shipping, continental United States. 1/3 shipping international. For the $10 once you get in the behind the scenes private Telegram chat, where I didn't share pictures to say, but for 48 hours I've been feeding them the seeds of these headphones, and we're going to start building the church. You got to put the foundation of 8xx Church, and that's where they're getting it, in the $10 Patreon chat or Telegram chat, because it's on Patreon or Subscribe Star. And don't forget to check out Hi-Fi Guides in the Hi-Fi Guides forum. There will be a topic created and linked in the description or pinned comment of this video if you want to start getting your hype on in there. Because I know that the discussion part of Drop is not the greatest place to form conversations. And F it, Hi-Fi Guides, we do that there. So yeah, I'm signing off now. I'm gonna listen to 2 more songs and put these in the box. Just 2. Just 2 more songs. Maybe 4 more songs. Maybe 6.